Welcome to the Northwest Cup Series channel for the running of the 2009 Southern 500 here at Darlington. 17 drivers fill your field for a 12-lap race in a very slick and hot racetrack. Multi-groove track and some exciting finishes like the 2003 Darlington Southern 500, which was side-by-side in the closest finish in NASCAR. We're going to get ready for your starting lineup here at Darlington, the track too tough to tame. In row 1, it's Jimmie Johnson on pole next to Kyle Busch. In row number 2, it's Jeff Gordon next to Carl Edwards. In row 3, it's Kevin Harvick next to Mark Martin. Row number 4 is Denny Hamlin next to Matt Kenseth. Row number 5 is Dale Earnhardt Jr. next to Juan Pablo Montoya. Martin Truex Jr. is next to Kasey Kahne. In row number 7 is David Ragan and Joey Logano. Behind them, Michael Waltrip and Elliott Sadler round out row 8. And in the final row, it's Jeff Burton. Here's ones to watch. Jimmie Johnson, he's starting on pole today, a very fast Chevy Impala. Hoping for a good day today and hopefully a win with his teammates right behind him. Denny Hamlin is one to watch out for. We saw that he has a really fast car in practice earlier today. He didn't do too well qualifying, but he's hoping to drive through the field. Joey Logano, same thing with him. Those Toyota Camrys seem to be strong here. Look out for Joey Logano to drive through the field and maybe get a top 10 at the end of this thing. And Jeff Burton, another one who's really fast but at the back. He wrecked out in practice. He was qualified for 9th, but he wrecked out, and he says that car is even stronger than the one he had before in qualifying. We'll see where Jeff Burton finishes at the end of the day. We're going to send it down to Larry Mack and Darrell Waltrip for the start of this race. The Southern 500 will begin soon.
Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
An amazing jump for Kyle Busch on the outside lane. He gets past pole sitter Jimmie Johnson, and he's going to lead through 3 and 4. Behind them, Jeff Gordon already attacking the Jimmie Johnson machine as Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide to the bottom. He makes up 2 places there, as you see Kevin Harvick underneath Carl Edwards now. He's clear for that position as Kyle Busch has pulled away a bit. Here comes Edwards again underneath Harvick. Harvick got by though. Here comes Jeff Gordon once again underneath the 48 machine as he tries to hunt down Kyle Busch, as we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Hello, it's Rodker Racing here, and I have a question for you. Are you tired of trying to make really good custom die-casts, but you end up having to settle for these types of Sharpie cars? Tired of spending almost $100 just to get some decent quality customs? Then I have a solution for you, Rodco Customs. Here we offer great quality cars.
Crash back straight away. Michael Waltrip around. Kasey Kahne's involved, and so is David Ragan. Kahne's hood is up on the car, and David Ragan's pulling down into the pits. No idea what happened there, but you see Kahne's car all destroyed, bent out of shape there. You see David Ragan as well, and then Michael Waltrip against the inside guardrail right there. Caution is out on the speedway here in Darlington. Kyle Busch, your leader, and let's see what some replays here. You see right there, it looks like David Ragan and Michael Waltrip get together, and wow, what a humongous hit for Michael Waltrip there. As you see, Kahne drives underneath the 6 car. I don't exactly know what happened to that 9 machine, but he ended up under the 6 of David Ragan, effectively taking himself out of the race. Maybe spun by Jeff Burton. But Michael Waltrip, huge hit into the inside wall. Just a misjudgment of some sort by David Ragan, it looks like, as he came up into Michael Waltrip's lane, and there goes Waltrip hard into the inside wall. And then Kahne piling into the back of the 6 machine, as we have a secondary angle here. Oh yeah, the 6 definitely came up. Michael Waltrip hooks him. Oh, and wow, what a big hit to the inside wall. And it looked like Kahne swerved off to the right there. Watch the 9 machine as he comes into frame, left and then right. Doesn't look like any contact from Jeff Burton, but a huge hit there for Michael Waltrip as we'll see it in real speed in just a second. Michael Waltrip to the inside wall. Caution out here at Darlington. And we'll get right back at it again after this commercial break. Wow. What a big hit. We'll be right back. It's lap 7 of 12. It will be 6 laps to go here in Darlington. Green flag back in the air. Kyle Busch, your leader. Down into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Jeff Gordon on the top lane. He's got to run to the outside of the 18 machine, and he'll clear for the lead. And here's Hamlin as well. Truex going 3 wide again into turn 3 and 4. You can't do that. Done it once, done it twice. Truex gets by them for this 5th place position. Here comes Denny Hamlin. That's for the 2nd place position. He clears his teammate Kyle Busch as he sets his sight on Gordon to the inside of Jeff Gordon. Denny Hamlin's going to clear to the lead with 4 laps to go. Lap 9 of 12. Here comes Harvick. He splits the middle on Jeff Gordon and Kyle Busch. He's cleared to 2nd position. Let's see if he has enough time to hunt down the 11 machine. Through turns 3 and 4, he's right there on him as here comes Mark Martin as well. 3 wide to the bottom. He's going to pass Kyle Busch and barely get by Jeff Gordon. Oh, Hamlin's tire lets loose. Kevin Harvick's involved as well, and there's a huge crash on the back straightaway here. What in the world just happened? What a turn of events. Crazy racing all over as Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin fly to the inside wall, and somehow out of all of that, Mark Martin's your leader. We got to see what happened here with Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick, the race leaders. Oh, wow, what a huge hit for Denny Hamlin as his tire blows and then back to the inside wall. Don't exactly know what happened to the Harvick machine, as it seems like he just spun. No contact with Hamlin, but Harvick spun and hit the inside wall and ends up out of it. He's out of the car. He's frustrated. Yeah, the Harvick just spins down the racetrack. Don't exactly know what happened there, but Denny Hamlin definitely know what happened with him. Right front tire went flat going into the corner. You could see the smoke. Bad, like worst place possible, exiting the apex of the corner. And right there into the outside wall, up in the air a bit. And then sliding back to the inside wall. A hard hit into the inside wall for the 11 machine as well. As Denny Hamlin is out of the car and, well, he's talking to his crew. But Mark Martin ends up your leader out of all this. Well, that's something. Hamlin. Just a bad angle to hit that wall. And we'll see the second angle of the wreck here as we got the high-up camera at the top of the stands by the booth as Denny Hamlin right into the wall. Huge hit, and then flying back down the racetrack. Another hard hit to the inside wall, and it looks like there that Kevin Harvick did spin on his own trying to avoid the 11. It's a slick racetrack as we talked about in pre-race, and probably just trying to avoid Denny Hamlin. Not cause any damage to his car, but ends up destroying the front end of that machine. Is right there. Huge hit to the inside wall for Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin as we're going to get ready to go back green after this commercial break.
Hello, it's Rodker Racing here, and I have a question for you. Are you tired of trying to make really good custom diecasts, but you end up having to settle for these types of Sharpie cars? Tired of spending almost $100 just to get some decent quality customs? Then I have a solution for you, Rodco Customs. Here we offer great quality cars from different prices and different types, but you can still get them for a cheap price. Let's get a run through of the types of cars we have to offer. First off, we have our spray paint / paint marker cards. These are the cheaper side, and the decals aren't the best quality, but they still come out really good, and they're pretty cheap if you're just trying to get a quick car. Next is our full sticker cards. These cost a little bit more, but it still comes out better, so you're definitely getting the better bang for the buck if you're trying to get a really good quality car made for you. And finally, we have our 124 water slide cards. These vary in price depending on which car you want, so that I can buy the decal sheets and the actual car to fit it, but nevertheless still have great quality. So here's how you can contact.
It'll be a green-white checker finish to the end of this race. 2 laps to go for Mark Martin. Through turns 1 and 2, here comes Matt Kenseth to the bottom of Kyle Busch and Jeff Gordon. He got an amazing jump on the restart as they head down the back straightaway. He's going to try to pass Mark Martin now. Kenseth started back in 8th, I believe, as it's the white flag lap. Here comes Kenseth. Loses a bit of ground there, but he gets a bunch of ground on the outside lane. Kenseth to the outside of Mark Martin. He's there by a quarter, by half a car. He's almost clear. He is clear for the lead through 3 and 4. Martin gives him the bumper a little bit to the line. It's Mark Martin winning here in Darlington as Jeff Gordon gets spun down to the inside wall. And Mark Martin ends up stealing this one from the dominant cars of the day as Matt Kenseth almost stole it out of nowhere. I don't even know where he came from. He ended up in 4th on that restart, and it looks like Kyle Busch and Jeff Gordon get together there. Those two racing hard all day long as you see a second angle of the finish right here. Mark Martin and Matt Kenseth to the line. It's Mark Martin by a nose, winning the Southern 500 here. What a great race this has been. 12 laps went by fast there. And the 2009 Southern 500 is going to go to Mark Martin. Out of nowhere, was about up front all day. He started 6th. Just misfortune from other drivers. We thought it was going to be Denny Hamlin or Kevin Harvick there towards the end. And, ooh, there's another angle of Gordon and Kyle Busch getting together. And it looks like Kyle Busch just slips up the racetrack and gets into Jeff Gordon there. Didn't affect where Gordon finished. Still finished 4th, but, you know. Oh, and a little extracurricular right there. Jeff Gordon gets into the back end of Kyle Busch, entering pit road. Don't know how much NASCAR is going to like that one. Definitely 2 angry drivers at each other. But other than that, here's Mark Martin, who gets to burn it down here in Darlington. Rick Hendrick said, "Hey, come drive my race car." And Mark Martin begrudgingly said, "Okay." And there he is, back in victory lane. Mark Martin in the 5 machine here at Darlington in victory lane. And your finishing order, Mark Martin won the race. Matt Kenseth finished 2nd. A quiet race for Carl Edwards, who finished 3rd. Then Jeff Gordon and Kyle Busch, who have a little bit of a beef, looks like. Kyle Busch and Jeff Gordon definitely dominated this race. They led almost all the laps combined together. Then Jimmy Johnson finished 6th, your pole winner. Fell back through the field, almost went back to 14th, but drove his way back to the front. Dale Earnhardt Jr., then Martin Truex Jr., the good friends. Then Juan Pablo Montoya finishes a quiet 9th place, and Jeff Gordon made it up to the top 10. Then Joey Logano, sliced bread there, the rookie, finishes 11th. Then Elliott Sadler finishes 12th, and then the DNFs. Denny Hamlin wrecking out with a flat tire and Kevin Harvick being involved in that. Then David Reagan clearing Michael Waltrip and getting into the wall. And you see the other 2 DNFs. Casey Kane, whose hood flew all the way up, and Michael Waltrip, who took a humongous hit to the inside wall. The Northwest Cup Series will return. I know I've been a bit slow. Got the Coke 600 out and kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, but we'll be back. We're back with this one. I've been your commentator, Northwest. I really hope you guys did enjoy this race. This was really fun to make. It took a while as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed it. We will be back. Talladega's up next for the Northwest Cup Series.